Alright, so this is Kiro-Chord. A completed task does not prove a requirement was actually delivered. Evidence does. That is the problem Kiro-Chord solves, tracing every requirement from specification through implementation and testing to the final supported result. Kiro-Chord is a browser local evidence analyzer for Kiro projects. It connects 5 stages: the requirement, completed task, implementation, test, and supported result. If one link is missing or failing, the gap stays visible. KiroChord does not guess what code means or claim semantic proof. It follows declared requirement identifiers and connects every piece of evidence to an inspectable file and line. Everything runs locally in the browser, no account, backend, telemetry, runtime AI, nor server upload. The repository stays inside the current browser tab. I built the entire journey with Kiro from the first idea to final validation. I started with 11 measurable ear-style requirements. With Kiro, I defined a pure TypeScript analysis core, browser adapters at the boundary, deterministic status rules, and no runtime service. I turned that design into requirement-linked tasks and used steering files to preserve the product, architecture, traceability, and testing rules. I also created a post-task exec hook that verifies work whenever a Kiro task is completed, plus an evidence reviewer agent that checks for unsupported claims, broken links, privacy regressions, and missing tests. Those Kiro-assisted reviews caught real defects in result matching, exact line locations, zip path safety, accessibility, and performance. Each failure changed the implementation. Then Kiro-Chord analyzed the evidence produced by its own Kiro workflow. Entering the analyzer. For this demo, I will be using Kiro-Chord itself. Let's go to the GitHub repository, download it as a zip, yarg, and import it here. The archive is validated and processed entirely locally. Kiro-Chord reads the specifications, completed tasks, requirement markers, test, and result artifact, then builds the evidence map. The result: 11 requirements found, 11 resolved, and 0 open chains. The generated markdown report shows exactly what supports each requirement: the task, implementation, test, result, and source location. For example, zip safety connects to its adapter, tests, completed Kiro task, and passing result suite. The same traceability applies to the chord map, accessibility, report, export, sample integrity, and local data privacy. Watching a chord resolve. The sample passes through the same deterministic engine. Every stage connects until the requirement resolves. A completed task is only a claim. Kiro-Chord follows that claim through the evidence. This is Kiro-Chord, built from specification to validation with Kiro, analyzed locally, and grounded in evidence you can inspect.